Okay, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Welcome to 215 Trades with your favorite random guy here on the internet, the chef of pips. All right, today is the 21st. Today is the 21st of February, and it's Friday, the last trading day of the week. All right, so let me just give a big shout out to all the persons who are actually here right now. We only have 10 viewers just now, but it's pretty early. I know that a lot of persons are still sleeping, so we'll wait for them. So, big shout out to my Japanese viewer there, Daily Vlog Japan. Welcome back. Morning as well to you, Sylvia, with love. Kaspars, greetings, my friends. Nom nom pips. And morning, Lukman. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the 215 Trades channel. All right. All right. Yeah, no problem at all, Van. The market is waiting for you still, so no worries, no rush. All right. Remember, guys, if you're just joining the stream, if you haven't yet the video, please ensure you go ahead and do so. If you haven't yet share the channel as well, please go ahead and do so. My brother from Japan is saying that he shared my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for that, my friend. I really do appreciate it. And I tell you, when you guys do that, that's what motivates me to come on here each and every day, you know, to do what I'm doing. Okay? To do what I'm doing. All right. So thank you all very much for doing that. Okay. Hi, Abdullah. And greetings as well to you, Nash. Nash, welcome, welcome, welcome. Know that it might be like early for some of you. You might be like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., but you're up, you're here. All right. And I'm happy for that. Okay. All right. That was a very long introduction, but I'm not sure if you guys were looking at the charts in the Asian market, because when I woke up this morning at 3 a.m. and I couldn't go back to sleep, I had to put the charts on to relax me a little bit. But instead of relaxing me, it made me so uneasy. Reason being is because in this section right here, the price was going up, and I was like, the price is going up again. The price is going up again. We're gonna be at the same section where we were yesterday, where we were basically at all-time highs, and we didn't have any, you know, like direction of where to go, in a sense. But luckily enough, the market heard me and said, "Be calm, wise one. The pips will come to you." So instead of continuing upwards, what it did, it went all the way down to the ground, all the way back down to 2926, and I was like, yes, perfect. The 215 would be ideal, right? Would be ideal for us. So we shouldn't have such a bad day today. We should have a very good day today, by the looks of it. Nash, I'm still hangover from yesterday's drop. My TP was 2925. Damn, that's good. That's good. All right. So let's get right into it. I didn't mark the POI at the 7 a.m. candle, but no worries. Let me just go back to the 7 a.m. candle and put it right on the 7 a.m. candle, because that's our best friend, that 7 a.m. candle. It was right here. I'm going to use this figure here. Price is already pushing up already, but remember, we don't, the market can do whatever it wants to do. We just need to do what we want to do, and when our parts align, we take advantage of that opportunity. Now remember guys, if you're just joining on, please ensure you click that like button and you click that share button, because you know that's how we get the channel to grow and get the proper viewership that it needs. All right, so that's the point of interest at 29. What's all this? At 29.992. But we're still going to continue with the 215 technique just the same. We're still on the 15-minute time frame. So if it's 29.20, if it's 29.29, then that means then our buy line is going to be at 31 anyways. So that's going to be 31, and then this is going to be 992, so almost 32 in a sense. So it's still high, so it's still in the region of where the chart's going now, so that's okay. So that's the buy line right there, and then we're going to be putting the sell line just below that as well. Still sticking to the 215 technique on the 15-minute time frame, putting it 20 pips away from the point of interest. So 20 pips is $2 if you convert it that way. So if it's 29.29, this is going to be 29.27, and this should be 992. Right there, then this would be our sell line. We're at the bottom of the range though, so that's not too bad. So that's our sell line right there. This is gonna be our 15-minute rejection line as well, just below the zone. So that's gonna be it right there. 15-minute rejection right there on the sell side, and we're looking for the same on the buy side as well. Don't quite have one really, but I can see these wicks are going in this direction right here. We might be able to use that, or if we can go to the 5-minute time frame, we can have a closer look at the 5-minute time frame to see the support that's above it. And here is this one right here. So if you're on the 15-minute time frame, a very interesting tip. If you're on the 15-minute time frame and you're looking for a 15-minute rejection, you can't find one, right? You can use the wicks, right? However, it's always good just to jump down to the 5-minute time frame and just look for the support on the 5-minute time frame, and you'll see. So if we go back to the 15-minute time frame, you can see where it passes through the halfway of these wicks. So we'll use that for now, and even if we measure it, I guess it's about 10 pips away. Yeah, 10 pips away, so that's not very bad. So that's in a very good range. More than likely price will break above it and still reject, so that's perfectly fine. Okay, still on the 15-minute time frame though, so let's just highlight this area and just make it known that this is our central 215 zone. So that's a 215 zone. That's the cash spot. That's the 215 zone right here. Good, so we have all of that now. So it's now for us just to go to the higher time frames and identify our target areas. So let's go to the 30-minute time frame, see what we are looking at, and see what we can find. Okay, no, so the point of interest is whatever price is at when I start reading the charts. Wherever the price is, that's where the point of interest is. So this is going to be the 30-minute resistance right there at the top. We don't have a support close by. We're there. Well, there's one right here. It's very close though. That's fine though. That's fine. I think if it confirms a sell, I think we might be going back to 2,800. Yes, Kizodo, the point of interest is the price. Kizodo, I don't think you watched that video, you know. I don't think you watched that video. That's a 30-minute support right there. Goku, have a blessed Friday, people. No problem at all, Goku. Thank you very much for that, and you too, my friend. All right, so that's a 30-minute support. Now let's go to the 1 hour and see what we can find as well. So that's the 1 hour support as well. Why not buy at 2934 at the end of the week? 2934. Where's 2934? Buy here. Yeah, sure. If you want to, you can. There's nothing wrong with buying there. There's nothing wrong with buying anywhere on the chart. It's just that it's not what the 215 technique says to do. So I wouldn't do it because it's not in line with what the technique stipulates. So the 215 technique has all of the rules built into it that I must follow. If I don't follow these rules, then I get burned. So I stick to the rules of the 215 technique. So I lost my train of thought. No, so that's the 1 hour resistance. Going to the 4 hour time frame just to see what's happening as well. 30-minute, yeah. It's okay. Let's put the 4 hour right there at the tip of that wick. Right there. And then on the sell side, the 4 hour is right here. All right, cool. That looks good. 4 hour on the 4 hour time frame came to this area, rejected, came back to this area, and is now rejecting. So possibly, if a buy continues, it's going to be coming into this between a 30-minute and this 1 hour, between the 30-minute and the let me just show you back into this region because it's actually a strong resistance area. So let's see. Let's see what's gonna happen. All right, what's the chat saying? It needs to go back to 2918 to take the liquidity. 2918 on this 4 hour bit. Yeah, no, that's perfectly fine. If it once it, I don't care where it wants to go. Like we just want it to go, and when it's going right, it confirms the 215 entry confirmations, and if it confirms these entry confirmations and we take these entries and it goes where it wants to go, and we're in the money, then that's fine by me. Fine by me. So I don't really worry about where it want to go. I just want to make sure that it aligns with the entry confirmations of the 215 technique, and it takes me on the journey as well. All right, so this is basically what we are looking for today. Was for price to break the 215 zone, test that 15/5-minute rejection area right there at the tippy top with a rejection back into the zone, followed by a candle closure outside of the zone for me to be interested in taking a long position. Okay. If I get that, if I don't get that, then I also have this where price can break below my 215 zone, test my 15-minute rejection on the sell side. I might need to adjust that a bit. On the sell side, reject from the area back into the zone with a candle closure on the inside, followed by a candle closure on the outside for me to say then that the market is going to be continuing the trend to go lower. All right, I think I need to adjust this just a little bit to this area. I think this area looks a little bit more stronger than where it was before. Let's see. Yeah, and it's still perfectly in line with the estimated rejection. That should be it. All right, good. All right, do you have any person who are only just seeing the 215 technique for the first time today? Okay, no, I was asking if anyone on here is seeing the 215 technique for the first time today. Yep, thank you guys for liking the stream. I think we have 11 likes now, and we have 17 persons on, so the ratio is not too bad on that. A lot of the viewers possibly they haven't woken as yet, so they're not here as yet. A few of them reach out to say sadly they can't make it, but no worries at all. The show must go on. All right, so it's now 7:16 a.m. here in London. We have about an hour and 15 minutes left in the stream as well. The London markets open in the next 33 minutes as well. So that's going to be very interesting to see what happens when the London market opens. Now, as we're here right now, there's something cooking as we're here right now on stream just now. We can see where price has broken above the 215 zone and have closed above the 215 zone as well. However, it only tested the rejection area with only just a wick. But to see we would love to see for price to to test it with a more of a body candle closure, um, for us to say that it's properly tested. So now just for us just to wait, be patient. As you know, patience is a very important element of being successful using the technique. Well, I guess patience is an important element of being successful overall in trading, but definitely for sure, the 215 technique, it is essential. All right. Okay. All right. No problem. Just got that message. Nash is saying the 215 technique works well with price action, support, and resistance. Yeah, definitely for sure. Like any other technique, really, because it's just basic. Support and resistance is the basic. So every technique actually needs, um, you know, those key areas to respond to it. So once we have structure, because yesterday when we started the stream, we didn't have any structure above, but interestingly enough, we gave yesterday a very good try, in a sense where we estimated the 15-minute rejection line, and it did actually reject from that specific area and retrace back into the zone, closed inside the zone, as well. But the entry candle that we were waiting for, instead of it closing about 5 to 10 pips outside of the zone, it actually just skyrocketed and we missed that entry. So we were very close yesterday to having a buffet line in the morning. So let's see what we can do today. Let's see what the London session is going to bring. Um, Possibly we may get an early confirmation before 7:30 because of where the price is right now. So let's see. Okay, hold on. Let me just get my MetaTraders open. Nice sell yesterday at 2954. You call it out. Yep, yep. That was the one that when we were at that was the entry that we took just before, right? That last entry, the entry that I took before we closed the stream with the sell. Was it an entry two? I think it was. It was very good. And interestingly, yesterday we lost our first trade. So out of the six trade that we've taken all week, we lost one yesterday. But it was oh, I tell you, the market is so funny. So um so after we took that sell yesterday, we got that right, good. Then I think at about 12 o'clock London time, it confirmed a buy, and I totally forgot that, like, from 12 o'clock basically to 12 o'clock basically to 3 o'clock or 2:30 my time. It's not an ideal time for you to take an entry using the technique because of the New York Open. So that entry that we took in that zone, that one burnt us. However, immediately after that one, on the same 215 zone, the price went ahead and confirmed the sell. So that massive sell that happened in the New York session, it confirmed that perfectly, and it went up. But because we were already up two trades for the day, I stopped looking at the chart, so I didn't see it. But it's so interesting to know, like, once you do a 215 markup, right? Watch it for the entire day and see how the different session react to that specific zone. You'll see how many times, how many entries get confirmed from that 215 zone. Oh, I need to log into a new account. Okay. How do I add another account? Open. Log into trade account. Switch my server. My server is not on this. What does that mean? Close. Okay. All right, that's not working. I'm gonna have to close this. My MT5 isn't working well today. I'm gonna have to download a new one from the broker's website. That's fine. Should be going live on TikTok, but we're not going live on TikTok today. Not feeling the mood for TikTok, so I'll be doing TikTok on Monday. I'm actually going to be changing quite a few things over the weekend, so give me some time to do that. Price yesterday, 15-minute rejection just by a wick or /5, whichever you want to call it, but it's now back into the 215 zone area. So we're just waiting. I don't mind it coming down a little bit more closer to the 215 zone to basically build up some more to the point of interest. Sorry, to build up some momentum from here before continuing to close outside of the zone. Reason being is that this candle here, when it came into the zone, it retraced aggressively So I'd like to see that, being that it's the first it's coming back to test it, for it to come back just a little bit more down versus confirming and then just, us missing out on the entry. But sometimes we don't always get what we want, do we? So let's just wait and see. Okay, good. It's working now. Okay. Fresh start, fresh starts. I'm still with you guys. I'm just reconfiguring my MT5. It wasn't loading just now, so I had to just delete it and reinstall it. Where's gold? Where do I find gold? Bro, you use the software every single day, but you still don't know where to find things. Um, Click to add XAU. Okay, add. There you go. No, they're not at their desk yet. They're on their way in. They're on the M5 or M6. They're traveling in right now. It's now 7:30 a.m. here. We still have about 30 minutes until the volume kicks in. So that's why I'll. So you see, if we can get the price to come back into the middle of the range, at least when the London boys and gals come in, they don't just skyrocket it and it just goes through, but it will slowly just build its way to either edge of the 215 zone. But yesterday they did us dirty. They did us dirty yesterday. Because that buy, everyone who was on the stream was waiting patiently for that buy, and it confirmed the retest. We had our targets set and all of that, but then when it was to confirm that entry candle, it decided to skyrocket through chart window. Oh, so I have to do this all again. Okay. Where do I go to do this? Can you actually set sound alerts on MT5? Like price alerts, audio alerts. I need to turn off my grid. Put it in black. Nice. Yeah, I'm not doing anything more to it. Let's leave it as that. And what lot size are you trading today? 1, 2. It's Friday. Let's go with 1. Okay, all right. MT5 is all configured now, so I'm ready. POI usually put at 7A UTC, right? As for Tokyo, it's 2300. So yeah, so usually if I'm trading in the London time, then I'll go for 7 a.m. London time. That's my usual time frame, just 1 hour before. But interestingly enough, I was testing this, and I found that Oh, you see when the New York market close, when the New York market close, um, and it's not moving. So whatever time the New York market close and the market stops, do your 215 markup there. Do your 215 markup there, and then you don't have to do it for the Asian session. It will still work out perfectly. So try that. Try that on Monday. So for anyone who's using the 215 technique, if you trade in the Asian session, do your markup um, when the New York closes today, and leave it until Monday, and then watch how it plays out. All right, good. So we're back. Oh, I feel so sleepy. We're back at the point of interest. Again, in the center of the zone, 30 minutes until London opens. We still haven't had any tests of the rejection lines just yet, so we just have to wait patiently until something happens. No, so no, you don't. Right, yeah, the close of the New York. So if you mark it at the close of the New York, remember that as soon as the market opens in, like, I think it's about an hour after the NY closes, that's based practically the Asian slash Australian session. So do it. Just do it. Just try it. You can try it. So if you want to test it properly, um, you can have two charts open. You do one markings at the open, at the open of the Asian, and you do one markings at the close of the New York, and then just track them, and you can see how it reacts. But I've been tracking it for a few days now, and it looks quite good when you do it from the New York close. You still have to wait though for that retest, because most of the times it leaves the zone and goes where it's going, but then it comes back to the zone and confirm the retest. Um, Gold always falls hard when it creates ATH. Yeah, it did. I think when it created the all-time highs and at 2,600, I think it took 3 months to get back to that area. 3 months it took to get back. Maybe not 3 months exactly, but if I remember correctly, that's how long it took. But now, so far, it's just been remarkable how gold has been behaving, really, because it's creating all highs after highs after highs, and each time it sells back, it rebounds. So I think the market fell about 200 pips this morning alone. Look at that. Epic. More than 200 pips. That would have been, let me see, would that be no, it wouldn't be it wouldn't be an entry 2. Could be an entry 2 though, but that candle was so massive. That was like a 50 pip candle. But let's say that we were using the 3-minute time frame. Nope, would not make any difference. Back to the 5. All right. The market's a little bit slow. There's no volume. Do we have any news being released today in NY? Yeah, not a whole lot. Nothing much. All right, so it's gonna be a very calm day today. The news that I'm seeing on the forex factory doesn't seem extremely volatile, so it should be all right. I'm not gonna be looking at the charts today after this session. So after we take this entry, then that's it for today. We're already ending in green. Everyone should be in green right now. All premium members should be in green right now for the week. So with that said, we don't really have to force anything. I've never forgot the price 1752 a few years ago when I learned about trading. I lost it all and don't know how. I started thinking about things I could have bought what that FIFA I deposited. LOL. 1752. That was a very interesting, a very good number as well to begin as well. Now look how far we are now. We're almost at 3K. And in just the more a lot of persons they trade gold, but the true meaning behind this price, no one really thinks about that. They only thinks about the benefits of the pips that they actually eat. But the more the price of gold goes up, it just shows you how worse things are getting in the overall economy of the world. Because it shouldn't be so expensive, but the more this continues to go up, it just shows that the overall economy of the world is not in a good place. Remember, guys, if you haven't yet liked the stream, please go ahead and do so. We have 30 viewers on, but we only have 11 likes. Do we have any new viewers here today on the channel? I'm gonna ask a question, right? Because I believe every person who is actually on here should actually be a trader, right? How many of you guys here right now on this live today, on the stream today, and be honest, there's no need for you to be shy. How many of you right now on here are struggling with this trading thing? Hey, Jack. Struggling with with trading overall, with mastering your discipline, because I think that's one of the most. I think that's one of the hardest thing to do. Master your discipline. Even myself, at this late stage in the in the games. I still have problems with it. I have been struggling a bit with trading and have some good days and some bad days, but getting there. All right, very good, Lookman. But what are you struggling with? What has given you like? What's the most challenging thing you find um or that you're facing while doing your trading, Lookman? Like, what's your biggest obstacle? Still holding the patient and refrain from layering. Good, good. Layering. I normally just go in with just one calculated lot size. I wouldn't say I'm struggling because I've made money and I've lost it, but I have not gone to fund again. I always play around with the remaining balance after getting spanked. Okay, so you revenge trade, then you revenge trade a lot, then Nash. Okay, yeah, that happens to us. So what do you do? What do you do, or what do you implement to try to prevent you from revenge trading? Morning, Henny. Very nice bleaky morning here in London. Cold as usual. I'm still gonna be upset if my setup is not respected and the market be like oh gosh. Yeah, I know that feeling going. I definitely know that feeling. I know that feeling too well. I used to blow my accounts over leverage. Think I was greedy, but took a 3 month break from the markets to reflect my mistakes. All right, yeah, that's good. That's very good. And I think especially in the early days as well, over leveraging is just key because what we know do is that we think about the profit first versus actually thinking about the loss, like the stop loss. So you're only focusing on the profit, but not trading is a two-sided game where it can go up or down. So you have to keep both things in focus. I'm starting to get it with your help, of course. All right, that's good, Henny. No problem at all. Something wrong with my audio? It's not really revenge trading. The other time I was led with 2.5, I told myself to go hard or go home, enter the gold trade, took 12, and now the account is at 50 after withdrawal, that is. You know, you tried all of the theories and technical out there, SNR, SND, etc. And most of the time the setup is rejected. Yeah, I know what you mean. Audio is clear. Okay. Not sure. What's wrong, Henny? I'm struggling to get rid of old strategies and focus on this lovely 125. Did he just call the technique 125, guys? And he did it twice as well. Malafe, come on! I'm struggling to get rid of all the old strategies and focus on this lovely 125. So because that I keep losing my money I make with 125. Well, that's why you're losing your money because you're calling the technique 125. He just called the technique 125. 125. You know, the market doesn't like that, my love. You have to apologize to the market. Let the market know that you made a mistake. It's 215. Some of the mistake was following the wrong people and missed me with and mi- and misled. Wow, man, and misled me with crap signals. Yeah, that's the thing. You see, signals. I'm not all for signals if there's not a learning element to it, because I want to know, right, why you're sending that signal. Like, what are the technicalities behind you sending that signal? So if you're going to be in a signal group, that signal group should help you as well to understand, why these signals are being sent, or what they were looking at to say, yes, these signals are being sent. And the funny thing about it is that most of the times, because I've been through signals group, I've got burned, I've earned as well. Most of the times, if you look in the signals group, the stop losses are so freaking massive, man. Stop loss of 100 pips. If you have a stop loss of 100 pips, absolutely, of course, the market is eventually going to reverse, especially on gold, because let's say even if you took a buy from here, possibly you will still be in. Yeah, you will still be in, because let's say you took a buy from here and gold dip, right? Gold dip from right here. You got that signal, 100 pips. Well, it would possibly might have kicked you out just the same, but you have a stop loss so massive. And then in that 100 pip range, it reversed. And then, oh yes, take partials, take profits. But you have such a high stop loss. You are good now. Okay. Anyway, this Asian set up 215 and got entry 2 to buy, took it 120 pips. That's it, man. That's it. I know it's going to be hard, it's going to be difficult, but if you're using the 215 technique, I recommend you use the technique on its own, right? Because most of the times the other techniques, it's going to confuse you like 100%. Worse if they're saying that you should be going in the opposite direction. So the best way to master it, you just have to stick to it. Stick to one technique. Nice, 120 pips, Govik. Congrats, man. Congrats. Entry 2. Lovely. The entry 2s are crazy. They're the riskiest entries you could possibly take. I tell you, the riskiest entries you could possibly take. You remember that guy on TikTok that called us, are we crazy? Are we mad? What did he say? What did he say? I think that's what he said. We're crazy for shorting at all-time high, but entry 2 confirmed the sell and we took it. I said we were mad or crazy, something like that. That's what he said on the some random guy on TikTok. All right, 7:49 a.m. Nothing's happening. Nothing is happening. But if we let's dissect what's going on inside of the zone. All right, so I love this thing here. I tell you, I love it. In the zone, let's look. Looking at the line graph with markers, we can see that price is up, down, up. It's consolidating, but it's climbing ever so slowly though. So this is showing me like it's trying to do a little bit of a creep upwards. All right. It's doing a little bit of a creep upward, so that's not too bad looking. I like that. I like that. But you see, this 50-minute rejection is at a very key point, because this is the last area that we needed to break. But we needed to test it properly though for us to actually take, that buy. All right, Leo FX says 215, 125 won't work for you, my friend. One great thing I learned from yesterday's live is the many rejections during all-time high. You have to be patient to resist support, to get rejected, retest many times, then execute. Lovely. Nash, people who sell signals most of the time use demo. I have been in a gold buy since 2 so someone would be thinking of misleading people with such results. The thing is, the signals that I send, it's based off the 215, so you can go back on their charts and you can look and you can see it there and then. Ah, Sylvia, welcome. You have been quiet all morning. My observations are that until I'm at 215, I would sit at the charts for 4 hours, wait for the best conditions, and exactly when I entered the trade, the candle would shoot in the exact opposite. It was like she took a decision now, go opposite. Yeah, I know that feeling. I definitely know that feeling. You know, when I started this technique, right? When I started it and I was using it, it was it was so weird because I've been trading for weeks upon weeks and I had like 100% win rate, and I was like, I was even telling one of my friends, and they were like, "No, that can't be that's crazy. You cannot have. You've been trading for so many weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, and you have 100% win rate on the strategy. That's crazy." I'm like, well, that's what the results are saying and showing. But it was unbelievable. I tell you, something so simple, you know, it works well. So I have no complaints with this technique one bit. Ah, Carmelita. Ah, you're tired. Me too. Me too. Yeah, that's why after this session, if it doesn't confirm anything, I'm definitely just gonna be taking a nap for today. Should I buy at 2922? 2922. 2922. Where's 2922? Did I read that right? Should I buy at 2992? Oh, 299. 2992? Bro, where are you? 29 2992. We're not there yet. That's a new all-time high. The price that must be a typo. And sell at 2927. Sell at 2927. Okay. Um so what my Japanese friend, price, we don't buy as yet. We need price to test the 15-minute rejection and pull back in the zone. So basically, price needs to do this what this arrow is saying. So if you follow the arrows, that's exactly what we're waiting for. When I joined any stream and I heard, I think we should buy, the way I will run because I need to know what strat you ate on. No, that's fine. That's fine. Daily vlog. Yeah, so basically just follow the arrows is what we're waiting for. We're waiting for a break and test off the lines and a pull back into the zone. It's been consolidating here for a while, but what I think is going to happen, I think we're going to get a very strong push towards the upside, because if you look at it, um, price is not. It has created somewhat of a support here at the tippy top. It's not going higher, but it's definitely not crossing this area as well. So I think that there's a lot of buying pressure. It's being squeezed right here, and when the London boys and gals they're in, it's just gonna break towards the upside. Hopefully, if that's the direction they want to put it. So let's see really what's going to happen. We have 4 minutes left until the London opening, and we also have basically 34 minutes left as well on stream. So let's see. Yeah, the 215 zone is a no trade zone. We'll take trades through the zone. We'll pass through the zone from taking an entry from the outside, but inside of the zone, we won't take a trade inside of the zone. But would be nice though, but then that would overcomplicate things because it's like a 40 it's a 40 pip zone, but it you're gonna overcomplicate it if you start taking trades inside, and it's best just to just keep it simple. Let's keep it as simple as possible. It's 9:56 a.m. in South Africa. It's 8:56 a.m. in Poland, and it's 7:57 a.m. here in London. So in increments of one, or decrements, if you want. Well, increments, just to say, is the opposite. All right, guys, we have 30 viewers here now. We only have 12 persons who have took the liberty of liking the channel, guys. Remember, please just ensure that you like the stream. Doesn't take you much to do. Just like the stream and share the stream. I really appreciate it. That will help the channel push and grow as well. You see, if you guys know how much I appreciate you all for actually being on here and interacting with me here on these streams. You don't know how, if there's only 5 person on this stream with me every day, I come on here. I love that. Because I remember, and I can't stop talking about the days when I'm on stream and I'm live streaming, and I'm the only person in the chat section with my 2 phones and my TV on, basically supporting and watching myself. I remember those days. I remember those days when it was so hard for me to get someone to subscribe to my channel. Right now, I have over 1,000+ subscribers. I don't know how many of them are bought because they're not all coming to the streams. But nevertheless, I still have an average of at least 15 persons now on a daily basis on stream, and I know that's small in comparison to where some streamers who are trading on they get. But to me, man, it means the world, man. You guys will never know how much it means to me, how great it means to me to actually have a community and have persons on here talking to me right across the world, man. Appreciate it all a lot. So if you can just be so kind and just like the channel, share it as well. I would love that. Good morning, Mr. Evans. I know that anytime, whenever you come on, that means that market is ready for us, and just in time as well. As you said good morning, you see what happened. The London boys and gals have finally clicked in. Yeah, you have to click the thumbs up button as well. The thumbs up button is if you're on the mobile, you have to close the chat. You have to click the X on the chat, close the chat, and then hit the like button. We're at 14 likes. At 14 likes right now. Nice. Yes, I was checking out your stream, Sylvia. I watched a few videos on there as well. Some of them I couldn't get the translation on it. Yeah, the views are definitely going up. It's almost a year now since the channel went on. Let me just check it out and see how long it has been. I went live. I joined in May, so it's gonna be a year in 3 more months. All right, let's look. So now price is back at our 215 zone on the 15-minute time frame. What does that look like? Yep, still look good. Our 215 zone is pretty nice. Look at this. This is weak, right? This is very weak. You can see that it's testing the 15-minute rejection line, yeah, but it's very weak on the 50-minute time frame. We hadn't had any close of of a 50-minute candle above the zone. So that's also an indication to say, look, it's not ready to basically cook just yet. Still haven't had any tests of the downside as well. It's now 8 o'clock. The London boys and gals are in right now. So the volume is here. So everyone needs to stay locked in because we have 30 minutes left on the channel, 30 minutes left on the stream, and we have 30 minutes left to basically wait for a setup. So let's see what's going to happen now. You can see that the sizes of the candles have now increased, bigger body and also longer wicks. So let's see what London wants to do. Let's see what London wants to do. It would be very nice if it confirms a buy and go back for the Asian highs. That would be really good. That would be like a 400 pip move or 200 pip move, 150 thereabout from here. I'm still struggling to understand this 215. Where can I learn it? Leo, you're here. You're at the right place to basically learn it. Or if you join premium, you can join premium because we will have our Zoom session start. So starting next month for the premium members, we will have a Zoom sesh every single week. So one day out of every week, we will have our Zoom session and more if needed. So I will share that with you guys. So we have starting next month. By next month, we should have some more viewers, some more members inside of the premium group. So the Zoom sessions are not so lonely, because the last one was very lonely. Only one person showed up, but he had mic issues. But that's perfectly fine. No worries. It was in the Asian session. I know that person's had to sleep. So starting next month, once per week, instead of streaming or possibly even while streaming as well, we'll have a Zoom session right out. So give it another week for more persons to get into the premium group. All right. Fastest way to get into the premium group is basically doing the crypto payment. If not, you can just join my brokerage network and trade from any of them. Whether you want to go funded prop firm or you want to go to IC markets or Avaya trader. Well, you can join. You just need to be in the Telegram group. If you join the Telegram group, you should see the information there. It's pinned in there of how you can join. So on those, and I think it's going to be one of the greatest benefit really of the premium group is those live sessions, because in those live Zoom sessions, you can speak with me live and amongst with all the other members of the premium group, and we will basically stay on, trade through the day, and we can converse, help all those questions get answered and all of those stuff. Okay, so if you would want to take your understanding of the technique to a higher level, then the premium group is for you. And you'll also get my entries in there as well. So for those persons who are not in the Telegram, I just send it there and I'm just gonna pin it. All right, London, I see you. I see you. So London has decided that we are not going up, we are going down. So we're still just waiting just to see what's going to happen. Welcome, Van. You finally made it. For how long will you do live? I go live. My lives end at 8:30 each day. Oh, Bitcoin is going back up. Okay, that's nice. Oh wait, I'm on the 15-minute time frame. Okay, that looks so bigger just now. I was like, whoa, what's going on? All right, we can say that this 15-minute rejection has been tested. Can we say that? You dropped your like. Thank you very much for that, Van. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so we're waiting patiently just to see what's going to happen here. 4-hour time frame. This area, this 1-hour support area here looks extremely strong, but it did wick down though. So even if we can still capitalize on that move from where it is right now to that, if it confirms a sell, that's an 80 pip move. Okay, all right. Let's see. No, um, daily vlogs. Have you watched the old videos? Because you need to understand the technique, and the only way you can understand the technique, you have to watch the old videos. You have to watch the video that explains the technique, and if you watch the streams as well, there are many uploaded streams there. Every single stream that we do, I explain and I break it down. You have to watch. Basically, you have to put in some work. You have to put in some work. You have to watch the historicals. So I don't want to say, oh, buy now, sell now because of the price is moving. No, you need to understand why I'm doing what I'm doing. So we don't sell now. It is moving. Yes, that's fine. But we're not going to jump on the wagon just like that. All right. So it's reached our 30-minute support area and it's going to our 1-hour support area. So now we need to slice and dice the market. Going back to the 30-minute time frame just to see if it doesn't reject from that one, which one else could it reject? There's none. There's no more 30-minute supports. Oh, okay. 1 hour maybe? There's none. There is none. There is none. The 4-hour resistance? The 4-hour resistance is at 2941, 211. All right, so we're at the 30-minute support. Prices took a standstill. So let's see if we're gonna get an entry 2. We're gonna get an entry 1. That's a very strong ass candle though. Do you want me to go back again and show it to you? There it is. Support at 23, 20, and 14. I wouldn't mind if it confirms like if we get a sell confirmation and it goes all the way to the 4-hour support. That would be nice. I caught a beautiful trade in the Asian session. I took profit at 1-hour support. Left a lot of pips on the table, but that's okay. I'm satisfied with 50 pips. No, that's perfect, my friend. That is perfect. That's smooth. Profit is profit. All right, 20 minutes left on stream. So far, I think the Asian session has just been going crazy and has just been doing a lot of things, man. I think we might need to, because I'm not gonna trade the New York session, but I can trade the Asian and the UK. Okay. All right. An entry 2. It's still at a good area right now for an entry 2. Okay, still at a very good area right now for an entry 2, if the conditions are correct. So let's see if it's a case where we're gonna get an entry 2. Let me get my MetaTrader ready as well. Let me turn on, ensure that one-click trading is turned on as well, because have you guys ever been caught in a position where you're trying to enter a trade, right? You're entering the trade, but then that it gives you that alert just say if you want to confirm the position, and then because it confirms it's giving you that box, you have to click something else again. By that time the market has already pushed up. Chef, I disagree with you on one thing, but I'll discuss that with you in private. No, what's that? No, you can say it here, Van. That's perfectly fine. So other persons who are actually on here can learn from that. So if you say it, then we can have a discussion about it. That's fine. Price is pushing downwards, pushing downwards. Ooh, damn. Let's look at the 30-minute. Ooh, that's a massive 30-minute candle, that is. A 70 pip candle, man. Look at that. Look at that. Is it going for the 4-hour support? Is that what it wants to do? Because in this region, it doesn't make sense, we're going to be taking a sell. Because it can pull back at any time. You can risk it and you can take it. Well, any entry we take is going to be risky. But look at this. We're on the 30-minute time frame, and when it came to this area, what it did is that it rejected. So hopefully we can capitalize on a move like this if it goes lower. The slippage. What slippage? That slippage. Okay, all right. Text me on Telegram, Van. I'm not sure what you're talking about, but text me on Telegram. Maybe you can put more details there. That's fine. Text me on Telegram. We have a quick chat. 15 minutes left as well. How far away is that area? 50 pips more, apart from the 50 pips that is already taken. Okay. I was a floor runner on the American Stock Exchange at the age of 17. I was also a floor runner on the American Stock Exchange. I was also a floor runner on the Mercantile Exchange. One thing that I need. Really? So Van, you have always been where the money is making all of that. You should have some very interesting stories and experience as well from all of that. 1 hour. Yeah, this 1 hour candle rejected from here. So yeah, we still a buy is possible here in this region if it's confirmed, and a buy is also possible here in this region on the 4-hour support as well if it confirmed. One thing that I learned is that the faster you get the orders to the bits after a news announcement, the more your raise will be. Sound like some Wolf of Wall Street thing. That's my favorite movie. Well, one of my favorite movies. I actually rewatched it the other day as well. I think I watched it about 3 or 4 times now. Alright, so we're waiting to see if we get in an entry to confirm in this region. It's not a very bad area to get an entry to in as well. That's a 40 pip move back to the area. Yeah, absolutely. News definitely drives the market. But the thing is, the last couple of days, the news that has been coming out has not been, gold has been doing more outside of the news and what it's actually doing inside of the news events. Because this 200, look at that, this move that it made right here. Well, unless it's some news outside, but like the news that's normal comes out on, like, let's say forex factory, those planned news. This move was 230 pips alone, and that wasn't due to a news. So I'm just saying, gold has been doing more outside of like those planned news events. Because I think what's happening now is because there's so much things going on out in the world right now, with the president and everything that's happening. It's like there's such a high level of uncertainty. So despite the news coming out and it might be looking good for the dollar and all of that, people are still worried. So that's affecting that. Damn, son. Yeah, it's going. Yeah, the only option for me right now is taking an entry two from here. Even if we were using 215 go, we still wouldn't be in an entry because this candle dissipated every hopes of us actually taking an entry from that. So now we just have to wait for an entry two. An entry two is the only thing I see that is we're able to do. You can take a sell now if you want because there's still some gap between here to fill, but that's you. If that's you, you do you, but that's not me. So I'm waiting. Let me just put a quick alert here on this one. I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be back shortly. If it gets there, call me. I'll be back. Hold on. Okay, so no one called me. All right, that's good. All right, what's going on? Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Price came to the entry two area. It's rejecting. It's rejecting really high though. From the support area. Still hasn't flipped though. Well, let's see. Let's give it 10 more minutes and see what's going to happen on that. So see if we can get an entry too. It's very good though to say that the price came in and we got that strong rejection from it as well, because we might not be able to take the entry two here exactly on that support. We might have to take it higher. Well, let's see. Couldn't find you in Telegram. Tell me your name. I'll try to find you. Thank you. Hope you came out of the trade nicely. Have eaten as well. I need to start making profit, so know what I'm doing wrong. Are you using the 215 technique, Carmelita? Jack is saying, what does this mean? What does what mean exactly, Jack? Carmelita, just follow whatever our chef says and you would be on the right path. Okay. Need to get back to the drawing board. All right, yeah, no problem, Sylvia. I trust you. Same here. Same on Telegram. Anyhow, don't do this. I also lost a lot in my life. Are you in premium? No, Henny's not in premium. Henny has just been playing around, Sylvia. She's not serious. Henny has been playing around. All right, so I'm giving it 10 more minutes just to see how this cook, because possibly it's a case where we might not get the entry to exactly from the bottom where we want it, but we might be able to get it just a little bit above here, just the same. It's a very strong rejection, that little wick that went down there. So that's showing me that, look, no, it's possibility for me to go up. Do you want to take the ride with me? So let's just wait and see what's gonna happen. So I'm giving it 10 more minutes and see. I'm serious, chef. Okay, so you say. So you say. All right, getting a rejection. Henny wants to, you see, Henny wants to break the rules. Henny wants to break the rules. I have to stick to the rules, Henny. I have to stick to the rules. No, but it's not so hard to get your Binance or even Revolut, I think, does that at 2910. Yeah, it's not impossible. What's that 2910? Yeah, it's not impossible. 30-minute time frame. Uh, yeah, it's not possible. That's very strong though. Okay, Henny, premium it will be here waiting for you, my friend. Yeah, you can join premium by joining IC markets. Yeah, but you have to. You have the thing is, you just need to join via my link. That's the thing. So you can join IC markets if it's accepted in your country. You can join a via trader, or you can purchase an FTMO account of any size um, under my link to join. So you don't necessarily have to do a crypto payment. You can just join my trading platforms and trade on that platform as well, and you'll be a part of the premium group. But some persons, it's a bit how difficult for them in the countries that they are to switch. So the crypto option is the next best option. Just never move your stop loss. That's very important. Ah, Henny, you're in London. It's London, baby. No rejection just yet. We're still waiting out. The candles are getting smaller though. Candles are getting smaller though. So let's see. We have 10 more minutes. No, is that yeah? FTMO have their app, but FTMO is a prop firm. It's a prop firm, and yes, you can have FTM as well, but you have to buy a funded a challenge. I think it's like £70 for your first 10K challenge if you want it. So if you want to go prop, because I'm prop right now, prop and what's the next thing? Prop and personal right now. I think most of us are prop and personal, if I'm not mistaken. One of my students as well, they passed their first prop this morning in the Asian session. All right, guys. We're getting a rejection here. Seems a little bit strong though, but I think even though I'm going to put a stop loss of 20 pips on this one, if it does confirm that a buy in this region, if it does confirm that buy in that region, I'm going to put about a 20 pip stop loss on it. Yeah, FTMO is a prop. So yeah, you would sign up for an FTMO account using my link, and you would pay for an FTMO. You pay for a challenge using my link, and then you can join. You'll join premium from that. Don't do that. Come on, market. Don't do that. We've been waiting all morning. Don't do that. Don't do that. We've been waiting all morning. Have some manners. We've been waiting all morning. Don't do that. Sometimes you have to talk to the market like, you're her husband or something. Or is a child. Keep the market in check. All right, so 1 minute until this candle close, and if the next one goes green, you know what's gonna happen. So 20 pips is the most I'm willing to put on this one. Henny, I can send you. Let me send you the. I'll send you the FTMO details, and you can start to look at it if you'd like. Oh, really? If I think the next guy it might have blocked you. All right, so that this candle is very big. But I still think it's going to reverse though. Okay. Yeah, that's not going to be a very ideal entry setup for an entry two, so I'm not gonna take that. But I'll see how it plays out. All right, guys. So it's now 8:36 a.m. Sadly, we didn't get an entry two setup, and we're basically at the end of our streaming time for today. So we should. Is FDMO available in the US again? No, it's not available in the US right now, Lee. Very sorry about that. I'm actually working on getting an affiliate broker. I think Capital accept US citizens. So I'm going to be working on that as well to see if I can get an affiliate with them. But on that note, guys, that is it for me for today on stream. I'll be having a look at the charts throughout the day and see if anything comes into play. But if nothing comes into play, then that will be it for me, my friends. Well, you guys all enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the support as always, and thank you for all the love. All right. Now, stay safe, my friends, and happy trading. And I'll see y'all next week, Monday. All right. Enjoy your weekend and don't have too much pips to eat. Bye bye. Love y'all.